Hi there, welcome to What's Up Wednesday with Renee Weaver-Wright. I apologize for my voice today. I'm dealing with a bit of a fall cold here, so bear with me. I want to welcome you to our What's Up Wednesday today. And all of October is a month that focuses in on unity and dealing with people with kindness. Anti-bullying, if you would put it in a more positive term, dealing with people with kindness. This Sunday, we're having a little fall festival here for our employees to bring their kids in, and each child will go home with a book that's age specific that will talk with them about how to be kind, whether it's a board book talking about a hen gave pig an egg, how kind said pig, and how the egg travels on to many different people and ends right back up where it started from, or the smallest girl in the smallest grade. And this is a story about a little girl that is the tiniest one in her class and how she kind of gets picked on because of that and how she deals with that and how she overcomes that. People being unkind or bullying is an issue that, gosh, we're dealing with all the time. And we have a lot of students in our program, in our MVA program or our Step Up program, that are dealing with that on a daily basis. I'd like to introduce to you now Jen Nikkel, who is our Director of Education for MyVirtualAcademy and works with the Step Up program as well. Jen, you've been with us for about 4 years.
Yes.
That's right. Could you tell us a little bit about what we've been doing this month with regard to the anti-bullying movement?
Yeah, we have quite a few activities that we've been doing. One, we're asking students to post a selfie of them wearing orange, which is the wear orange and share it out with everybody to promote Unity Day. We're asking them when they do that to hashtag UnityMVA. And also we want them to share a personal story about themselves if they've ever had a bullying situation or a positive statement on how to end bullying. And then every post that is shared out or posted, we're going to donate $2 for every student to the National Bullying Prevention Center, which is our PACERS. We're also asking our kids to take the My Virtual Academy pledge.
Okay.
This is the pledge for kindness, the pledge to be together against bullying and united for kindness, acceptance, and inclusion. So we're asking students to go out on Facebook, put their name in the comment box, and pledge that they're going to promote this. We're asking our staff to do the same thing in both wearing the orange, posting the selfies, signing the pledge, and sharing their stories.
Okay. It seems like bullying is such an issue with kids. What should kids do if they feel they're being bullied?
Well, we tell our kids to be open, find a trusted adult, talk to them, see what they can do. Keeping it to themselves is not going to help the situation at all. So being open and having a voice about it. We ask them to do the same thing if they know of a student that's being bullied, that they find that trusted adult, let somebody know. It's the only way to get that bullying situation cleared up.
And even though we're in a cyber world with our students, bullying still can be an issue?
Oh yes, bullying can be an issue, and it doesn't matter where. It could be on social media, it could be even if they're playing games with each other, or if they're just at the local party store.
Right.
So that's why I just want to make sure that they have their voice. So we tell them, speak up, let us know what's going on. The adults, we're asking our adults to talk about bullying with their own children. So whenever we're talking with our parents, we tell them, make sure your kids are aware that this is a situation out there and that they can come to you and talk to you, and it's a safe place for them.
Now, we have a lot of students come to us that have been bullied. Can you think of any of the stories or any of the things that kids have shared with us? Like last year, we had the kids write the
their stories.
Yes.
So we have quite a few that just send in thank yous to our teachers, saying, last year my teacher never cared. Or my friends were giving me such an issue, but now that you're my teacher and I'm at My Virtual Academy, I feel so much better. I feel safe, and now I'm, getting better grades, getting work done, and they can see a great future.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. That really says a lot for the level of trust that our teachers
That's exactly it. So that's one of our goals this year, is building that relationship with our students, so that way they feel safe enough to open up about situations, if it's bullying or whatever it may be, where they can call, talk to us. Our goal is to have each student have a person that they feel that they can trust and share stories with.
And isn't there a a program through the state of Michigan. Also, it's okay to say.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, and we give that information out to all of our teachers, all of our students. This is a program where students, if they need to, they can call in to okay to say, or even teachers can call in to okay to say, to alert. It's actually the Michigan State Police if something may be going on in a bullying situation, and they can always take a deeper look into it.
Good. And then we also send our teachers to a lot of workshops and things that deal with this.
Many. We send them out to different locations for workshops on how to deal with students, how to get them to open it up, how to handle situations when a student does bring you a situation of them being bullied or feeling unsafe somewhere. We also bring those workshops into our location too for them.
And one we had last year that was very impactful, and maybe not so much with kids that have been bullied, but was the presentation we had on sex trafficking.
Yes.
You know, so many people in that room that day said, I think this is happening with one of my students.
Yes.
You know,
it's just kind of bringing all that information to our students, making them aware of all the different situations that our students are going through or could be going through.
Right.
But the sex trafficking, that one is a larger situation out there than what most of us even realized what it was all about.
Right, yeah. So many things that make growing up pretty difficult these days, and that's why sometimes people have to look for an alternative way to get their kids' education, and that's why My Virtual Academy and
works
the
perfect
Step Up
for
program
them.
can work with students that have been in a setting where they've been bullied, and they have trouble dealing with that. But we really work to try to help the students.
Yes, it just kind of puts them in a different environment, a more safe environment for them, where they feel comfortable to log in on their computer. They're at home, and then they can build those connections with their teachers. We have coaches that support our students. So if we do have a student who feels that they need to open up to more, have more support, we have coaches that can call and talk with them too.
Right, good. And I forgot to mention, if anybody has any questions, please go ahead and type them in, because we'd be happy to address your questions as we're going along here today. So you've been with us now 4 years.
Yes.
Can you think of a favorite student or a favorite situation that you would want to share with us?
Oh, well, last year at Clintondale's graduation, we had a student. He was so excited to graduate. He must have taken probably 15 different selfies with just me, and then let alone all the other staff. He was so excited. He brought his family over. We took pictures with his family and all the staff. I've never met a student so excited in all my life. But his story behind it was he never thought he would get to where he was. He never thought he was going to graduate until he found our program, and the support that he got and the encouragement that he received showed him he can achieve and that he could graduate. And he was beyond, like, it gives me goosebumps because it was just beyond exciting. It was so wonderful.
Yeah. I think my favorite story, and I'm not sure if it was the same graduation or not, but you were the MC for graduation.
Yes.
And we had a student come in late, as students often do.
I announced the names.
And,
yes.
So
Yeah,
you
not
announced
that.
all the students' names. And the student was coming in, and everybody's name had been announced, and Jen could see this student out of the corner of her eye running in and getting his cap and gown on, and she just kind of very gracefully paused and said, "We have one more graduate, and we wait for our graduates." And then you
announced his name, then he came across the stage. Yes.
That was exciting.
It was the same what's so wonderful is it was the same graduation and different students, so it just shows you how well the program works for all of our students.
Right. So that's and Jen's enthusiasm for the program is just exemplified by the staff that she manages, our teachers and coaches and advocates and all. So we're very thankful to have Jen on our staff. And want to say thank you for watching today. We are going to take next Wednesday off because it's Happy Halloween next Wednesday. So I hope you get lots of candy and have a fun day. And then we'll be back on November 7th, I believe it is. And Jen will be the interviewer.
I'll be the host.
She'll be the host, and she'll be talking with Howard Weaver, who is the founder of Back on Track, My Virtual Academy, and the Step Up program. So it should be a very, very good show. You'll want to be sure and tune in on Wednesday, November 7th. So thank you for joining us. And
thank you.
Have a great rest of your week.